Today is part 3 of my specialty dice series. I did the other 2 parts a little while ago and I spaced them out a little bit, and I said, you know, it's time to end this thing up. And so we've got 6 sets of dice that we look at throughout the entire series, and we're going to look at the last 2 sets of dice in this video today, and I'm excited about getting into this. And so thank you for coming back to RPG Elite. For those of you who are coming back, and for those of you who is the first time, welcome. This is where I focus on putting the RP back in an RPG. And the way I do that is by giving you tools, tips, tutorials, and real talk about the tabletop RPG space and culture. So let's get into these last 2 very specialty dice. And you know how we are in the tabletop RPG community. You know, we love them different kind of bones that you got to roll on the table, right? So let's get into these last 2, and these are a little different, especially the last one. I'm gonna catch you on this one. Let's roll them. Now these next set of dice are what I call multifunctional dice, and they're from my guy Elton over there at Tower Creative. He sent me these a little while ago, and they are 2 20-sided dice that are actually 4 sets of dice, and they're called Dyadic Dice. This is a throwback from back in the day. You can use these dice as 4 different kinds of dice. So let's go ahead and open it up. And again, they're 20-siders, but they're different types of 20-siders. So the first way you can use these is just as a plain old 20-sided die. But as you can see here, this is a outline for this number, and this is a solid for this number. And that's how you differentiate the 2. The outline goes from 1 to 10, and the solids go from 11 to 20. So if I'm rolling like this, that's going to be a 5, and that's going to be a 15. So that's how that works with this. But you can also use this as a D2, using the outlines as the odd or the 1, and the solids as the 2. That's it. So basically, that's a 2, and we're going to count that as a 5, so that's a 1. That's not all. It could also be used as a D10, right? Because it's numbered from 0 to 9 twice. So basically it just will be whatever comes up on the die. That's a 7 right there, and that's a 10 right there. So it can be used as a D10. But last but not least, this is where we come in with the second die, using it as a percentile die. And you can go ahead and use whichever one you want to use for the 10s die. They say the black, but if you want to use the red, doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the black though. So that right there would be a 1. Whoa. This one here would be a 94. Yeah, you go from one extreme to the next, right? So these are what's called dyadic dice. You can get them over on Etsy. I don't know why these guys are not on Amazon. I don't understand it. I just really don't. And these, right, it has within it, it's got a little package that it comes in. It comes with this. It comes with this kind of intro letter that's kind of role played. It's a role play letter. I think that's kind of cool. They give you a sticker. They give you some instructions on how to use the dice. And of course, they give you the dyadic dice themselves. So dyadic D20s, which you can use as multifunctional dice for 4 different types of dice sets. Thank you, Elton, over there at Tower Creative. You guys are treating me good. Oh, one more thing, by the way. They only have, this is a limited set that they have. If you can see at the very bottom, you might not be able to see it. I'm going to try to put it up there for you guys. But right here, and I'll put another picture up here for you. I have set 35 out of 400. So I don't know how many of these, they sent it to me a while ago. I don't know how many they've sold, but if you want to get yourself a set of these are just very convenient, very practical dice to have. You don't want to carry around a whole bunch of dice and you only need like, you know, D100s and D20s. This will be perfect for something like the Cipher system because you might use D100s, but mostly you're using D20s and you might need a D10, and these can do all of that with just those dice. You wouldn't have to take anything else with you. The Dyadic D20 from Tower House Creative. Again, thanks guys, appreciate it. Now, I'm saving the best for last because I'm quite sure you guys have not seen these dice here. I'm quite sure, but they're so cool. Today's video is sponsored by the Toledo Game Room. The Toledo Game Room is your hub spot for all of your gaming needs. So whether it be board games, miniatures, collectible card games, and of course, our personal favorite over here at RPG Elite, Tabletop RPGs. You choose from a variety of hundreds of products, and it's free shipping for orders over a Benjamin, and that's $100 for y'all who ain't hip. If you're in the area, take a look at their event calendar when there's always something going on. You can check them out online at thetoledogameroom.com. The next set of dice, I just got a kick out of these when I saw them. I was like, oh, come on now, come on. These are the Poly Hero dice. This is the Warrior set. Now, this Warrior set actually comes in the shape of a Warrior class's armor and weapons. Oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this. Trust me, you're gonna get a kick out of this. Okay, so let's go through this set. So unique, just so unique. So right here, the first one is a dagger. And that's your 4-sided die. The next one is a sword. This is your 6-sided die. The next one is a mace. This one is your 8-sided die. Now you have 2 gauntlets. These are your 10-siders. Now it's going to be hard to do these as percentile dice. It'd just be better just to roll these as just straight 10s. But you have 2 of these. You can do these. It'd probably be good to, like, at the bottom put like a mark on it, like a marker, like put like a black mark for which one is the 10s die and which one's the 1s. But you have 2 of these. So these are gauntlets. You can see the fist there. Pump the fist. Next is your 12-sided, which is a helmet. You can see. All right. Set that right there. And your last, but most definitely your most unique, is the 20-sider, which is a shield. Oh, I know. I probably caught you. I caught you, didn't I? I probably caught you. So this is it. So how you would roll almost all of these dice except the shield is you wouldn't roll them like normal. You would roll them by doing this. So you don't do this. Don't try to throw it like this. I mean, you could, but probably the way that they're designed more. I've got the sword in my hand right now, and we're gonna see what I can roll with a 6-sider right here. Okay, there's 4. So you can see how it rolls better when you do it like that. I'm gonna do the same thing with the mace because just about all of them are meant to be rolled per se by going back and forth like this. So let's do that one. Okay, that one's a 4. It's the shield that's a little different. I don't know how you're going to do this in your hand. I don't know if you can go back and I don't know if there's anything you can do except throw the thing, right? Because it doesn't really, there's the problem of going back and forth with it. So you can't really do that. So you really just have to kind of throw it like a normal die. So let's see what we got here. Okay, it looks like we got, at the bottom is what the number is. Looks like that's a 17. All right, again, if you throw it, and it looks like that is a 19. I told you I was gonna give you something different, right? I told you I was gonna give you something different, and I did. Again, these are the Poly Dice Hero Warrior set dice. This is just really cool. So 4 sets of dice. Man, I had a ball with this. This last set is pretty unique. Hey, if you got any value out of this video at all, got any entertainment value, learned something new, anything, y'all, could you do me a favor? Just a little kind. And could you crush the like button? Also, if you would like to join the tribe here at RPG Elite, then all you really have to do on the surface level, if you just want to get surface level, then you can hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I come out with videos, God willing, every Tuesday and Friday. Now, if you want to go deeper, like be entered into a free giveaway every month, have potential access, I mean, you would have potential access, just depending on whether or not you want to join, to our private Gilded server. Yes, I said private because you must be a part of the Elite Squad email list in order to be part of the Elite Squad Gilded server. That's just the way it runs, man. I'm telling you, it's heavy vetting. You can't just, everybody just can't come in here. It's like-minded individuals. We're a tight-knit group. And also, I mean, further on down the line, obviously, Elite Squad members get perks like discounts and, you know, certain access to live streams, because I'm not going to be doing any live streams here on YouTube, but I will be doing them behind the scenes where you can go ahead and you can check those out. What else? Oh gosh, whatever I can come up with, you know, just for being part of the Elite Squad. Memberships, courses, and stuff like that. Elite Squad will at least get some surface level access to all of those things as we work on those this year. So if you want to get in on that, then this is what you do. The first link down in the description below is the Elite Squad sign up. It says Elite sign up. Go ahead, hit that. It'll take you to a landing page, and there you're going to fill in your name and your email address. Hit the blue button, and that's going to be it. You're automatically entered into the Elite Squad. You're part of the Elite Squad at that point. Now, as far as the Gilded server thing, you got to go over there and join that separately. And like I said, you have to be part of the email list in order for you to be part of the Gilded server. It's the way I run things, y'all. Tight ship here. All right, let's get to the question of the vid. Now, like I said, this is video number 3 out of the 3 videos that I've done on my specialty dice series. So here it is. If you haven't seen the first 2, you're going to have to go and see the first 2, or at least go and check out the dice sets that I covered in those first 2. But out of all 6 of the dice sets that I've covered in this series, here it is. It's very simple. Which ones are your favorite? Like, if you had to choose, which one would you be like, I think I want this one right here. I think I like these right here. I think I know which ones I like, but I'm not going to tell you. If you're part of the Gilded server, I'll tell you guys over there. But in terms of on the channel, nah, I won't tell you. I'll leave you in suspense. But I do want to know yours. So go ahead, let's get some engagement going down in the comments below. That's it. That's all I got. That is a lot. That means I have to go and do my snaggle puss.
So exit, stage left.
Hey, if you got a game this week, happy gaming, y'all. I pray it is an RPG Elite session, and until next time, well, our brother's got to throw up the deuces like this and be like, peace 5,000 elites. That's right, I'm outie.